smelling good is not what is going to make your look, but it sure as hell is going to destroy it if you don't smell good. So let's find out how we can smell as good as we possibly can. Ready? So today we are going to start talking about the look, how we can smell good. Because as I said, smell is really the invisible part of your look. Even if you put tremendous amount of work in how you look and how you behave and so on, at first, when you're away from people, this is what is going to matter. How you look, people, yes. But as soon as you're approaching them, they will start smell they will start becoming aware of how you smell. And if you smell bad, everything you're going to say after that is going to just mean nothing. So we need to do that first. How we can smell good? It's not just about having some perfume and some deodorant that you can make. Of course, those things can help, but your body, based on a few things that I'm going to talk about, have some smell, in generally speaking. And the cleaner the smell, the better. And so let's start with the most obvious thing. The first thing, your bed. Because you're sleeping in it every day and so on, you accumulate some bacteria and so on that create smell and that can just stick to your body. And so depending on how well this smelling issue is for you, you will need to change your bed very often. For me, I don't have that much difficulty with that, so I change my bed once a week. I think that's enough for me. But if you really struggle with some smelling issue, maybe once a day is going to be better. When it comes to smelling, that and the thing I'm going to talk about after, the more the better. But then we need to, of course, understand that we need to make this is difficult. This is difficult to do everything. Yeah, I mean, you can change your bed every day, but that's very painful to do. And then there is another aspect. If you don't change your bed every day, one thing that you can do is before you are making your bed, don't when you wake up, maybe you don't absolutely make your bed, so that can be a point. But if you're one of the people that like to make their bed, which can be something good actually for your mindset, but anyway, don't put your duvet on your mattresses immediately after you wake up. This is important because you need to let your bed breathe. You need to let the smell get out and so on, so it get fresh. So something that you can do is when you get out, just put your duvet out, let the smell just fly out, and then before you left your home to go to work and so on, finish your bed. But really let it breathe a little bit. So that's the first point, your bed, because this is one of the most important. Second, we are going, after you wake up, generally speaking, I hope you're doing that, you are going to take a shower. If you don't do that, do that. Because if you don't take a shower in the morning, you have accumulated the smell of your bed during all night. And so if you directly go out without taking a shower, you will basically bring them with you. So take a shower in the morning. Then the towel, the bath towels that you are going to use, I would say you same as for your bed, you need to wash it every single week. But I would even argue that you need to have one for every day of the week, actually. Well, and every day you wash yourself after you take your shower, and then you put in the dishwasher and you clean it, and you have one for each day of the week. So at the end of the week you put two in the dishwasher. I don't know if it's that works in English, but you clean them at the end of the week, all of them, and then you're good to go for the next week. So that also the other aspect. And then the final, because there is three aspects, and I already talked about three main aspects that are outside of perfume and deodorant. I will talk about those two just after, but then it's going to be about your clothes. Preferably, as I said, it depends on how deep your issue are with your smelling. If you don't have that much issue with how you smell, you don't need to go that far. But if you do, I mean, you need to go as far as possibly with that. So never put twice something that you have wear. Yes, simply. It doesn't matter if it's your pants, if it's your shirt, anything that has been that is not perfectly clean. Don't wear it. You clean it and then you wear. And I would even argue if for some reason you go to work and then you come back home and then you need to go out to the party and so on, change your clothes. One day of wearing something is well enough to smell bad. So change your clothes, then go to the party. That's really important. It doesn't matter if you keep the same style. Change your clothes and wash your clothes as often as you possibly can to keep them clean. Of course, they are going to get used up a little bit faster, but that's important. That's important for how you smell. And then there is going to be the aspect of, okay, deodorant and perfume. If you already have done everything I said so far, I think you're relatively good to go. But we can go further. We can go, because this will neutralize your smell. You will smell just neutral, nothing. So if you want to smell well, and so now we are not smelling bad anymore, but if we want to smell well, we need to add some stuff. So one of the stuff I didn't talk about is the I don't know, the thing you use to wash yourself in the shower. I don't know the word in English. Sorry for that. But the savon, yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean. But this thing, yeah, different perfume already. So just using that, you can smell good a little bit. Then with the deodorant, there is a really important aspect that you need to know about deodorant is you need to put them before you go to bed on the evening, not after a shower, because it takes time to penetrate your body and to have its effect on your sweating, on your smelling. So it takes time, and also it lasts yes, enough time for you. So if you put it in the evening, yes, before going to bed, and then it will last for the entire day, most likely the day after, and then you do it on the other evening. But as I said, this depends. If you have really big issue with that, do it every day. If you don't have very big issue with that, do it from time to time. And then perfume. So that's the very tough part, because perfume, I'm not sure that's really good to put that on your skin every single day, but I didn't check for clothes. I think that's also bad for your clothes to put them on them every day. But maybe something you can do, you can have some shirts that you can wear that are not very costly. You base your look outside of this shirt and so on, and you put some perfume on your shirt, or maybe some, I don't know, use, yeah, I don't know. Perfume is very complicated because this is aggressive for both your skin and your and your clothes. So I would argue that the best you can do is use it only when you need it, when you want to really smell good. But generally speaking, you don't need to smell that good. So just focus on what I've told you just before. in order to smell as neutral as possible and use at the very best your deodorant in order to smell good. And if you really want to reach the highest level of smelling good, use perfume. But yeah, the main part is about being clean about your clothes, being clean about your bed, the way you wash you, and so on. And yes, and also the last thing, I completely forget about it, your apartment, where you live. Because if it's dirty, it will have some smelling, and this smelling will stick to you, and you will bring it out, and people will unconsciously, because most of the things that is about smelling, unless you're smelling very, very bad, all of those things is about subconscious signals that you're sending to people. So open the window, let your apartment breathe, clean it every single week at least, and so on. Yes, so that's it. I think that's some basic stuff, but when it comes to having the best look you can have in order to have the greatest impact on people, this is something that you can do. And if you have some money, I mean, pay people for doing that. Pay people for changing your bed every single day, to wash your towel, to clean your apartment, and so on. Pay people to do that. And if you have the money to do so, that's why in the game of life, as this channel is about, money comes first. Money in the pyramid of need that I've established about the Maslow pyramid. The first thing is about money, because when you have the money, the next things you can do it very much easily. You can pay people in order to do all those things I talk about. So for you it doesn't require that much effort, and then the impact you have outside in the world is going to be great, and for you without requiring you to have to put that much effort. So yeah, I think that's it for today. So thanks you for watching, and I see you next time.